So we're now ready for the first TISO sprint of the season with Daniele Aloe setting the first pole position of the season with our current champion Jack Hammer on the outside of the front row. So this is setting up Connor to be an incredible 3-lap action.
Yeah, it's going to be absolutely amazing, Liam. First TISO sprint and first test for these 11 gamers as they look to take it wheel to wheel and see who can draw first blood in this sprint.
Yeah, so the first round of the Global Series is about to get underway, and we've got a couple of rookies at the back of the grid, including home hero Dipo Akbar, the Indonesian rider, hoping to put on a good show for the home fans indeed.
Yeah, absolutely, Liam. But there's one thing, which is performing in front of the home crowd and wanting to give a good performance in front of them, and the other is dealing with the pressure.
So it's ready for lights out, and we're about to get underway for the first TISO sprint of 2024, and a cracking start from your pole setter. Daniele Aloe leads the way into turn number 1, but hot in the heels is our 3-time champion Trast, but a big gap already, a couple of bike lengths, and that's Adrian, your 2-time champion, already slotting into second before we hit turn 2.
Yeah, and we're also going to see the MotoGP stewards investigating something that happened there at the beginning. And we've just seen Taisok's gone down as well.
That's a big shame for Taisok. Dipo Akbar, the Indonesian, currently involved in that as well. And Davide Teresi as well, as we're watching Jack Hammer, your current champion, making his way through the field. He had a slow start from the front row of the grid, but he's trying to make up positions already, fighting with Trast as they go down towards turn 10. Late on the brakes, it looks like it might be Jack Hammer that made that one stick. However, back at the front, it's Daniele Aloe that still leads the way, but Adrian is climbing all over the back of the Ducati Lenovo rider.
Yeah, Aloe is doing sensationally well. He was pole sitter, and just look at that concentration on both of these gamers' faces as well. We've got Daniele Aloe there and Adrian as well, as they look to try and battle their way through this first lap.
Yeah, so we just saw that it was currently under investigation Jack Hammer and Davide Teresi, but further back there's some battling going on for a third spot. That's Jack Hammer once more, coming under pressure from Rich Uti on the LCR Honda. He's been pushed out wide, but taking off the first lap is Daniele Aloe from Adrian, and this scrap for third place. Who has it into turn 1? Trast has it, your 3-time champion, but up the inside comes Jack Hammer, pushing Rich Uti out wide, all three of them out wide, and taking full advantage of that. It's Davide Teresi on the Aprilia.
Yeah, that's absolutely fantastic from Teresi, and let's not forget, of course, that last year he did win here in Indonesia. That was one of 2 wins. The second was in Argentina, and that, Liam, was in a TISO sprint as well. Well,
these something magic to happen in Mandalika if he's to win this TISO sprint, because off and running 2 seconds ahead of this battling quartet. It seems like it may be a 10-12 wheeler now, as Adrian and your race leader Daniele Aloe. Trast up the inside, competing in his 50th MotoGP eSport race for the moment, and it doesn't look like he'll be in victory fight, but he could celebrate a podium with race number 50. But there's Jack Hammer riding with number 1, showing that he is the champion from 1 year ago, with the biggest target on his back potentially. He looks like he might have now come out on top of that battle for third spot. Richie Uti just tagging off a little bit as he come into turn 16 now, late on the brakes, and Jack Hammer holds third place for the time being.
Yeah, Jack Hammer did incredibly well there to hold his line and really hold off all of these challenges behind him. They're all watching him, they're all trying to find their way, but as he just speeds down the straight there, he's not going to make it easy for them, is he?
No, he's not at all, but if there's one rider behind them that will make the difference, it is your 3-time champion Trast. But he has to get past Piero Ricciuti first of all. As for the back span along, who was also involved in this battle, has slipped off at turn 1 to the Italian. He slipped off the Pertamina Enduro VR46 racing team bike, but he'll be back for the next 2 races to hopefully have a better chance of fighting for the podium. But the podium fight looks like it might be over and done for now, as Aloe, Adrian, and of course Jack Hammer have consulted to that. But what a move there from Trast, your 3-time champion. We knew he could make something work, and he has done through turns 8 and 9, and made that one well and truly stick for turn 10.
Yeah, that was absolutely wonderful from Trast, really showing that experience, really demonstrating why he is the veteran rider here in the MotoGP eSports Championship. And just look at the other riders lining up behind him as if they're just looking to take the same line.
Yeah, they're learning everything they can from the three-time champion. He's got the current champion just in front, but a rider that's hoping to take the championship this year is your race leader, Daniele Aloe, who will be taking race victory from Adrian. This is the final lap as we look at Davide Turrisi, who has been shuffled back down the grid. But it's Daniele Aloe that will take the win ahead of Adrian and Jack Hammer, your current champion, in third, ahead of Trast, Davide Turrisi, Flavio Baldacci, who did come to the fore later on in the race, and Piero Ricciuti further back. But what a great start to the Tissot Sprint in 2024.